Hot topics. What's up? What's up, baby? What's up, Larry?
What's up, bro? How you be, man? Glad to
Oh,
be
good.
alive. Thanking God for another day of existing at life.
Awesome, baby. Awesome, man. There's been so much going on with this cold front that the East Coast has, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, we got
What's
so much we got to go over with tonight, man. I mean, it's a lot. For you guys that haven't been up on the current events, what's been happening, we're going to talk in reference to a principal down in Charleston, South Carolina. He's working at a Walmart to help out the needy people. We also going to talk about the 7 individuals up in Cincinnati that got honored by the regional chamber. Also, we're going to talk about Chad Wheeler. I'm not going to go too much in reference to Chad, because that's going to be a real good topic for us to go over and to some of the things that he did. Chad Wheeler, if you didn't know who he is, he played for the Seattle Seahawks, the NFL. Also, we're going to cover the ACLU. For the first time, they elects the black person as its president. All that and more when we come back, you guys.
rolled up?
I tell you what, we stuck on something. Let's do this right here. Let's go ahead and tackle. Well, before we tackle any topic, Larry, we got a special guest in the back. She's going to come up. Her name is Sonora Thompson Scott. She's sitting in tonight. She's going to help us out with the hot topics. Can we bring Miss Sonora Thompson Scott up?
Bring it in. Bring it in. Another
Hello,
strong
Miss
mind is
Scott.
always good.
Hey, good evening, guys. Hey, thanks for
salute to
having
the
me.
queen. Salute to the queen.
Thank you.
How's the weather up in Maryland?
Today we had a warm day, but the snow's supposed to hit us tonight about 3 a.m. So we're going to be in for it until Monday, then clear again, and we're going to be hit again on Thursday through Sunday. So it's wintertime. It's cold.
So glad not to be there. I'm sorry.
I'm loving it.
You staying bundled up?
Yes. Corona is
All right.
still out there, so yes, I'm staying in.
Well, Sonora, we have a wonderful first topic to start out with, and I'm sure it's something that you can really grab hold to. There was a you guys can put it up on the board for us. Ginger Tessner, she presented this one on Facebook. A South Carolina principal works night shift at Walmart to help students that are in the need. Wow. That was actually in North Charleston, that topic there. And what the deal is, the principal, he found among himself to help out children whose families is in need. And, the community, they say they see him as a guardian angel, where most people wouldn't go out and help. This is a principal said, hey, I'm going to go and work part-time at Walmart. And he donated his paycheck to those people who are in need. And my thing, guys, at a time like this, how many stories in your neighborhood do you hear people doing stuff like that?
Not many at all.
Not enough. Not enough at all.
Not enough.
I mean, it seems like that would be an inspiration for people who are well off to say, hey, I can go do this right here too. Because not only, you think about it, not only is he making money to help out needy families, but he's also making new friends that he probably would never make by him being in the school system. And that's all he do all day.
Right. You mentioned being well off. You don't have to be well off. You can give $5 a month or go to the dollar store and buy school supplies, because you need to remember these young kids, they're going to be our future. They're going to be running this country and taking care of us. So if they don't have the supplies now, they're not going to be able to do that. They're not going to be able to be motivated themselves to go out and help someone when they're in the position to do that. So you don't have to be well off to do it. Cut off going to McDonald's or going somewhere getting your nails done or something like that, and go to the dollar store and get some school supplies.
Right. And in the article, it said a couple of years ago, he had 2 students who were female sleeping under a bridge. And he said there was another situation where there was a former student of his and her daughter was sleeping in the car.
That's you know what, for us to be here in this country in America, I'm hurt and angry. We're never supposed to have anybody hungry or homeless in this country. We're supposed to be the richest country in the world. You're supposed to take care of your people. And I'm sure, that wasn't the situation the whole time. Things happen. I'm sure those people probably had jobs and worked, if not their parents. We're not supposed to, it's not supposed to be like this in this country.
Right. Absolutely. If I can take y'all two back for a second. Y'all remember this right here? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which I stand, one nation.
Yep.
Under God. And that's the only part I remember. Can y'all help me the rest?
Indivisible with liberty and justice for all. They took that out, and they also took out prayer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
For me, it starts in the beginning, because when I entered school, especially at a young age, the first thing I seen coming up in our era was all those African American pictures that was around the school classroom. You know, those pictures that they always have up there, Martin Luther King, so forth, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, those pictures. It's just declarations for a class.
I hear you, because I've been out of school like 30 something years, and I can tell you when I was in school, it wasn't taught that much. I had to learn that, and my parents had to teach me that on my own. That was an outside of something that I learned in home.
Yes, ma'am.
That was something that had to be you, and it's just like now. Because they're still not teaching it as much as we've done. Most of the inventions and things that have happened, they were invented by Black people,
absolutely,
Black men and Black women. But you have to read, and if they don't have the supplies and have somebody there showing them that they care, going out doing these part-time jobs to get money, to get them pencils, papers, sweaters, coats, jackets, school supplies, they're going to feel lost. Like, why should I worry about doing that? Nobody else cares. Why should I care?
Absolutely. But briefly going back to the topic of what bruh said about the Walmart dude, the key word in that is he took it upon himself. Nobody told him. He ain't trying to impress nobody. He ain't doing it to try to make nobody love him more. He took it upon himself. See, when you do things upon yourself, to help someone, not looking for anything back in return, then you can't accept nothing back but real. See, right now, me personally, this is my month. I was born this month, Black History. In 7 more days, man, Larry Hill Jr., man, my birthday is coming up. February 13th, man, I'm a Valentine's Eve baby. That's why I love red so much.
To piggyback on what you said, Larry, his name was Henry Darby. And it said that he started working at Walmart 3 nights a week, stocking shelves. Check this one out. From 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
And what time he had to be at work? At 8?
See that? He had to go home, hurry up, take a quick bath, then go to school.
That's nothing but love for. That's nothing but love, and it's not just it's love for the human race and for those young kids, because he wants them to be leaders and want them to believe in themselves and let them know, I'm here, I'm caring for you. Yeah.
I take my hat off to Mr. Darby. I like to hear more stories like that. Whether like Miss Scott said, if you just got $5, you just got something to help out and contribute.
Yeah,
I love to hear the stories.
You may not do this a lot, but yeah.
But it's just a shame. When I said people who are well off, I mean, you got the money. Put your selfishness to the side and help out the community. And the community is around you. They don't have to live in a country club to be your community. If they're in your area, that's your community. Whether they in your section of the area or not, that's your community.
And you see, LB, he wasn't well off. He went out and got a part-time job so he could do that. So just like I said, you don't have to be. It could be say $5, $10 a month. Do save $1.50 a day. We can, just a little bit. Just say 50 cents a day.
Hey guys, do we have his picture? We can put his picture up before we go to the next topic. I'm not for sure if we have his picture or not. If we do, and if you can find his picture and come back to it at a later note, let's give Henry Darby the most praise we can possibly get. Let's get his face out there and let people know who this brother is that's doing great deeds.
See, man, this should have been all over the news. This should have been nationwide that this guy is doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's okay. We'll praise him. We'll give him praise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, guys. What we got in store for the people tonight, guys? All right, guys. Don't y'all fight over that one.
When I get my taxes, so that you have money once a year. And you done said that to how many people? 50?
I'm rich now. I'm gonna look like Dave Chappelle. I'm rich, dude.
You done told 50 people you're gonna pay them back when you get your taxes. So you know you ain't getting no damn money. So if you give it to them, you ain't getting it back. Because then you want to go buy a car. You want to go get your hair done. You got to do a whole bunch of stuff. You ain't no.
Mary Roberts, what you laughing at? Have you done this, Miss Mary? Yeah, I said Miss Mary. Miss Mary, have you done this? Call us, Miss Mary Roberts. Call us, and let us know. Have you done this? Hey, did you guys check out it was 7 people up in Cincinnati. Hey guys, pull that topic up. This topic here, it's a great topic. 7 people making Black history in Cincinnati considered agents of change. This story here is deep, guys. It's deep.
Larry, I want to go back to step back for a second. You didn't make any comment about the taxes, Larry. You had nothing to say about that?
No, ma'am. Because y'all two pretty much summed it up. What's amazing tonight is having 2 powerful minds that can actually speak, and I don't have to say too much. I don't want the media or the people or the viewers to think I'm not really a participant. Man, y'all are so strong-minded right now, and I thank God for you being here tonight, because it feels good to have a female in here that's actually speaking from a female's point of view, the same way 2 males would speak. So what you showing me right now, ma'am, is I don't have to speak much. I just salute, and then I just mediate in between. Now, there's a lot of things I don't know too much of that my brother LB, I look at as my teacher and my scholar. On these pages, because, he knows my life. He knows my story. He knows where I'm from. And I don't want to look like I'm serious all the time, but sometimes it pays to be quiet, because when you be quiet, you learn more.
And you hear.
So not only am I a co-host, I'm also a student that's learning from 2 great people right now, from a female's point of view and a male's point of view, consistently. Because LB, let me tell you, he's the type of brother that every little brother would love to have as a big brother. Every nephew would love to have as an uncle, and every son would love to have as a father. If I made myself soft, man, by speaking like that about LB, my brother, LB Lee Brown, man, and I'm not ashamed to say that I would take a life for and that I would live for, because that's what this urban voice media is all about, being real. You understand? So if I'm not speaking much, it's not because I'm not participating. It's because my heart right now is so overwhelmed with hearing two powerful minds about something that I don't have. Because I never had no sisters and brothers to back me up when I didn't know things. But I got a brother right there, LB Lee Brown, and now
you got
my
me.
sister.
You got me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for that, bruh. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
If you don't mind, Larry, read that off to the people for us, bruh. We're gonna keep you in here.
Okay, 7 people making Black history in Cincinnati considered agents of change. Hold on for a minute, because yeah, I wear glasses.
You fine, bro.
Now the second part that actually left before I got a chance to read the second part. But I've read right now. I'm just a student with my pen and pad out, and I would like to hear you and Sis Bill on that, really. And I'll catch up on the end, because there's some street people out here that would like to know this, and y'all can't get to them. I can though. So if I get the information from y'all, that's more information I can take to the street that can make them more smarter.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you had a chance to look up on this, Miss Scott?
I read some of it. I can't. The first guy that was on there, I'm trying to remember. If you can pull it back up, remember what his name was. I know there's an age group from all of them coming from like 45 to like late 50s, and they're hitting from the work that they're doing in the city of Cincinnati. It's from commercial business with Black small business companies, real estate business. There's an entrepreneur with in building girls who have been bullied and low self-esteem. She has a project that's going on to embrace and enhance them and let them know that they're strong Black girls and they could be leaders, just like the new vice president that we have here of this United States. There's also an artist who has opened up a studio where he's pulling young folks in to learn about arts and creations and things that are happening there. There's also a CEO of a Black bank. So they're from one end of the spectrum to the other, where they're there opening up doors for Black people in that community.
You know, it stated it was 3 females and 4 guys, and it was Eric Ellis, Kayla Gibson, Guy Horton, Sonia Jackson Miles, Crystal Kendrick, David Kirk, and Tyron Stallings. And it also stated that these Black-owned businesses generated $1.4 billion in economic activity in their local region last year.
Yeah.
1.4 billion, 7 individuals. Think about that, people.
I wish there was a way that they could get together and have this done with every city across the United States. That would be, when I say awesome, you know, and when I was going through that and reading about the gentleman that with the Black banks, it made me think of when I was growing up. There was in DC. I lived in DC. There was a Black First National Black Bank of Washington at 11th and U, and that many people wouldn't go to that bank. They would rather go to Bank of America, Suburban. They were like, these people don't have no money. Why should I? If I go there, something may happen. I'm sure they don't have insurance. That bank had been around more than 100 years. It's still surviving, still doing well for the neighborhood. And as I've read other articles about Black banks, they're opening up everywhere across the country. What we need to do as a whole, we need to invest and believe and support. We need to support each other.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to interview a guy early this week, and that's one thing that, you know, that he was talking in reference to is Blacks supporting one another.
No.
And what I told him, the first thing we need to really, really zero out is our selfishness of what you can do better than me, and
Oh,
what you got that I don't have,
yep.
or what you have, but I don't want to learn from you because I don't want you to feel like I'm up under you.
And you teaching me something.
Right.
Look, I wanna learn until I'm 199 years old. I'm never too old to learn, and never too old to learn it from a baby. Teach me every day.
But even in the Bible says that wise man will learn from any and everybody.
Yes.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in there. See, that's what my lesson is right now. See, right now, my lesson is this right here. I'm that one that will go to and try to fill out these job applications. And when they hear Larry Hill without seeing me, they think Larry Hill. Now, if y'all never saw me, bro, if y'all never, I know this ain't got nothing to do with the show, but let me just throw this in. If y'all never saw my face or my image or met me, Larry Hill Jr. would sound like the average what?
Person standing on the corner.
Well, okay, but I didn't expect that answer. But
Oh, you said real. That's one thing I am real.
But yo, you just straight went through. Yo, you just hit me from the core of the heart right now.
But it is Junior. But you know why? Because you added the Junior in. Larry Hill Jr.
Absolutely, and the Junior is very important because the Junior is very important, and I'm gonna tell you why it's very important. Okay, when people see my name, Larry Hill Jr., they thinking college student.
Oh,
Larry Hill? Yeah, sure, bring him on.
Oh.
And then when they see me, yeah, I'm Larry Hill Jr. Then, what the hell? No, who is? Are you sure you him? When they see me, they see the red, they see the tattoos, they see the image with the same heart, the same desire as that college student that you thought. But because I look the way I look, I wasn't given the chance.
Yep, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So the things that's going on now that's great, I feel like a lot of people ain't paying attention to the little that's in between. Just like church folks, you know, building churches in the hood, but you got to get through the hood to get to the church. And God sends all kind of messages. That white man that went and shot up the whole black church, that means you ain't saved in there neither. You got to get saved on the inside. And what you said earlier about just being real, it's all about being real. Oh my gracious!
Who's that? What's that?
I just seen her in Walmart the other day. It looked like I just seen her in Walmart the other day.
But Lawrence, getting back to that, I went in a store today because I can't say that I don't buy just from all Afro-American stores. I don't. I look to go see where the best price is, the best bargain. But I went into but I know better. I know I'm like, I try when I go online to order from all black to stick with my folks because I know, it's more of a struggle for them. And I know with the thing with hair on how many billions of dollars sisters spend on hair products, and those folks are making buku tons of money, and they don't want to hire a little teenage girl to come in the store and work because they feel that they're gonna steal something or they don't do something. So my friend and I went into a beauty supply store today, and there were two sisters working there, a young lady and a middle-aged lady. And the young girl came up. She said, "You need some help?" I was like, "No, I'm just looking. I'm here with my friend." And I said, do you own this? And she was like, "No." And first I'm like, "Oh," and I was gonna be like, "Girl, come on, let's go." And she said, "No, the lady behind the counter, her and her family owns it." And I was like, "Yes, this is where I will be. I'll be giving you my money from now on."
I heard it. Did you let me going back to that picture? Did you see the look on the man's face though?
Yeah, like what the shiggity?
He was like, "We don't have this
pull the picture back up."
He pregnant. This dude is pregnant.
Is she pregnant? I done seen some women built like that that's not pregnant.
That's not a woman, that's a man.
I'm talking about in the dress.
Oh.
Man,
Pull
that's
it.
funny. That's funny.
Pull a picture up again, bro.
That's a man in the dress, Larry. You need some new glasses.
Oh my God.
You might want to watch yourself, Larry. When you in stores, Larry, if you can't see no better than that,
Yeah.
man, there you go. There you go.
You need some new glasses.
There you go.
Oh my God.
You better watch out.
You couldn't tell that was an ugly man.
Hey,
No,
hey,
see, right now what I got is my what I got on right now is my Urban Voice Media glasses. I didn't have my
You better put them right ones on so you can see. And I hope you have the right ones on when you go out shopping or
okay,
outside.
now that's a whole different topic right there.
It sure is.
That's a whole different topic, B.
Oh, Lord
let's
Jesus.
move, man.
My gracious.
This is deep right here, guys.
Yes, it is.
Somebody read that out for us.
Yes, it is. Go ahead, Larry, since you've been being quiet.
No, he said somebody read that without wearing 2 pair of glasses. I thought is that what you said?
No.
What did he say?
I said, I thought you see you done missed the joke. I said, somebody read that without having to put 2 pair of glasses on.
Chad Wheeler from the NBA beat up his girlfriend on Monday. This story has not been seen enough on media coverage. So here we go. Let it be a black man and an NFL player. It would have made the news, the world news everywhere. Shaking my head.
I'm kind of glad I didn't even put my extra pair of glasses on to read that.
Yeah.
See, I'm breeding from a man where women wasn't built for a man to put their hands on. Period.
At no time.
No time.
You know, I know we run our mouth, have to have the last word. I'm saying this from a female. We have to have the last word, but you are never supposed to put your hand on a woman because you're much stronger. It takes you one hand to knock her across the room. If you ever feel that way, you need to leave.
Hold on though, but there have been women that put their hands on men,
and I don't think that's right. Just because you don't think he's going to hit you back, he's not going to hit you back. No, it's not right for a woman to put her hands on a man, only if she's defending herself. Now, if I'm defending myself, oh, baby, you going down. If
well,
you
Guys,
in this case,
Adrian Peterson,
what'd you say?
with the when he was with the Minnesota Vikings,
Mm-hmm.
and the Ray Rice story when he was with the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
You remember how the news couldn't keep those two brothers off the TV screen?
It was not nation, it was worldwide.
And this story here isn't worldwide.
Sure not.
Now, Adrian, he couldn't whoop his son. My dad would have went to jail I don't know how many times
Ooh, my
for
mom
beating the snot out of me and my brothers and sisters. But Adrian couldn't touch his son. He was on a $15,000 bond for whooping his son. And Ray, he married the lady that he gave uppercuts and body blows to in the elevator. They got married.
Which I felt, now she was crazy for marrying him, which I felt that was wrong. Yeah, she was crazy. Money no. Keep your money.
But this brother right here, now the NFL did do justice. Now that's one thing I can say. The NFL stepped in and they said no more. No mas, bro. You can't come back here. I'm with you.
But the justice system didn't do justice. I don't think he should have been out of jail on a $200,000 bond. He not only choked her one time, choked her out and beat her unconscious. He did it twice and had a nerve to say once she woke up from the first time, he stuck his hand down her throat. Oh, I thought I had killed you, and beat her a second time unconscious. When she woke up from the second time, she was able to grab her phone, run into the bathroom, dial 911, and told them, he's killing me. He's killing me.
Wait a minute, hold up. You telling me this man done stuck his hand down her throat and was still able to call somebody?
She was unconscious. She was unconscious twice. It didn't say the period of time or how long she was unconscious, but he did it. The first time he did it, she said she can remember once she woke up from the last time. She can remember him beating her and sticking his hand down her throat where she was unconscious.
Well, if I can relax both of y'all familiarities on something, even if the justice system make it seem like he done got away with something, there's somebody in the penal system. That's waiting on him to stick their hands down his throat to make him feel the same way he made her feel.
But let me say a little bit more about that, because I read into this. He went back to start eating his food once he did it the first time. And when she woke back up to him, oh, I didn't kill you. So she was able to grab her phone and run into the bathroom. But my thing is, and I don't know what it is about these women who think just because you have money and want to be in the limelight that it's okay. She only knew him for 6 months.
Okay, but what? Come on, sis. You ain't blind to the media.
I'm not either.
If you get on the media right now, what do you see? 88% of our black women on there twerking or shaking that ass.
Which is a shame. That's terrible.
Let me go back to the topic for a second. Check this one out. It said the cops eventually detained Wheeler, but only after a violent struggle.
They had to tase him. Right? Struggle with him.
And the cop said, after I grabbed a hold of Chad, I could tell that he was a very solid and muscular. Despite 3 officers outweighed him 300 pounds, still needed a taser to handcuff this dude.
Yep.
Him.
Man, would you believe
how many brothers get to fight the cops these days?
They would have shot a brother. He would have been dead.
Man, listen, listen. Okay, if we're gonna get deep, let's get deep. Man, you got police officers right now that will encourage a black police officer to kill or hurt or harm our people. A lot of police officers right now is police officers because of what? They was never in a position back in the day of leadership. They was bullied back in the day. So now they want to become a police officer now because that puts them in power to overturn all those people that bullied them when they were younger. You understand? I got police pulling me over just because I wear red. And I was born February the 13th. I'm a Valentine Eve baby. And Valentine rep red, which reps love. That's why I rep red. 7 more days. I'm going to say that again. I got 7 more days. It's a countdown. Urban Media. I got a countdown. My birthday coming up, Black History Month.
We got you.
But at the same time, people know. I don't believe there's nobody that walks out the house that don't know what they want to do. I don't believe it.
I used to work for a police department. Oh.
The ACLU for the first time elects a black person as president. Deborah Archer. I can't remember where. This is up in New York. This story. Her name is Deborah Archer. She's the first black person out of 101 years history of the American Civil Liberties Union to be elected as the president. Can we put a picture back up, y'all? Hey guys, can we put a picture? There we go.
And you said she's been there how long, bro?
The ACLU has been in existence for 101 years. And she's the first black. Check this out right here. It says Deborah Archer, a professor at New York University School of Law with expertise in civil rights and racial justice, has become the first black person in the 101-year history of the American Civil Liberties Union to be elected its president.
The ACLU announced Monday that Archer was elected over the weekend with a virtual meeting of the organization's 69-member board of directors. She succeeds Susan Newman, a professor at Brooklyn Law School who has served as president since 2008.
Also, check this out, guys. As the ACLU's eighth president since 1920. Guys, since 1920, 8 presidents. Archer will act as chair of its board of the directors, overseeing organization matters and the setting of civil liberties policies.
She fights against racial injustice, which is expected to be the top priority. The ACLU day-to-day operations are managed by an executive director and is currently held by Antonio Romero. Kudos to her. I mean, 100 and
that's deep.
1 years. My goodness. Look, we're still fighting. You see how long it took for us to get a Black president, and we just got the first Black female vice president. We're going to be fighting, I think, until my last day. For one thing, we're women. And then on top of that, for one thing, women in general, we have it so much harder than men. Just women in general across the board, so much harder than men. And to put Black on top of that, that's just like an extra ton on top of it. But they just don't know. Us sisters, we're from roots. We're fighters. We don't give up because, we're the backbone. We're the backbone. Just like we were the backbone of this election, we're the backbone.
Exactly.
We're survivors.
Well,
we need the sisters. We need them.
You know what? Right now, I feel like if I was a nephew, you would be the auntie I would love to have. If I was a little brother, you would be a big sister I would love to have. If I was a son, you would be a mother I would love to have. You know why? Because you would teach me the proper things to carry me out. What's saddening me right now is I really can't get in communication with my brother LB and you because I'm from the street. I'm from Brooklyn.
That's okay. Oh, I can tell you were in New York.
Check this out. You said how long this woman been what? Since when?
101 years that we have.
101 years.
Yeah, that has been in
February the 13th. I'll be 52 years old. I never heard of her. I'm from Brooklyn. That's only not because she's not who she is. Maybe because I've been paying more attention to stuff that didn't matter. And the reason why I don't know or have the knowledge that my brother LB and you have right now, that's my own fault. You feel what I'm saying? That's my own fault. But I thank God now that I have two people that will not make fun of me because I'm the age of you just learning this.
No.
Hey, but Miss Scott, Larry touched up on something earlier. He said that you make him feel like you're an auntie. Can we call you auntie versus Miss Scott?
Even though I don't look like an auntie, that'll be fine. That'll work.
Well, auntie it is.
Okay. Larry, let me tell you what I do probably 5 or 6 times a day, Larry. Because people put things, they put things in words when they don't want you to know. You have to, you can't depend and wait for somebody to teach you. You have to learn. This is what I do between 8 and 10 times a day. I know you have your phone and you're probably on your phone all the time. I go to Google if I wake up, and my family tease me. I go to Google and read what's on Google every day. Anything dealing with anybody in the Black community, I read it and I send it to my family. I don't care where they are. I send it to them because I feel if I read it, I want you to know and learn this too. And I do that every day. I don't do it for them. I do it for me so I can have the knowledge.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's the way of teaching yourself and learning every day. Take it, and 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm sending them emails and texts because I want you to read this. And sometimes I tell them it's going to take a few minutes. I had stopped doing it about a month ago, and one of my great nieces told me, "Oh, hey, what happened to the emails and texts from you?" I said, "Well, I was sending them all the time." No, we love that stuff from you. And when she said that, I'm like, okay, it's on again. Ain't no stopping. I love it.
Auntie, let me ask you, are you into those then and now challenges they putting up on Facebook?
No, that's not teaching me nothing. No.
Let's see that then. Let's see that one more again, guys.
Hell to the no. That ain't teaching me nothing. I only watch stuff on TV. All that reality. Oh my goodness. See, that's crazy.
Jaquita Ferguson, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah. poor baby lamb. Lord, she had another to have a picture of the lamb, then gonna cook him. Poor
that
thing.
lamb looks delicious.
It sure does. But I only watch stuff on TV that I can learn from. All of those reality shows and those other shows, I can't learn. That's not teaching me nothing. I'm on PBS learning about Europe or learning about places that I haven't been, learning, just learning other cultures and how other people live. It's about, and you can find all of that stuff. You just have to, it's there.
Yeah.
Just look for it. Yeah.
Well,
but you have to do it for yourself.
Well, Auntie, it's crazy because I just started going to the library, and it's good that I can go to the library now due to this Corona-19 because it's limited on how many people can get in there.
Right.
But ever since I go to the library, the craziest thing is the books that I pick up that's interesting to me. The titles are the ones that sound. The books that's interesting are the titles that sound crazy, but the titles with meaning that you read don't make no sense.
Yep. You know what, Larry? Look at the inside jacket, the front and the back, and that'll give you a synopsis of the stories. But yes, Larry, you have your library right here in your phone. You don't have to go out the house. If you don't want to be around nobody, you're scared, it's right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Right there. You know what? Young people don't have an excuse or have a reason on not learning because they have so much more than what we didn't have at their fingertips. They have so much more. Their grants and people willing to work. You're going to have to work too. Now, I'm not going to sit there and do the stuff for you. You're going to have to work along with these folks because the programs and the things are out there. And with the programs being there, we as adults, we're going to have to go. If they're asking for volunteers in their community, go out and help them hand out book bags or hand out something to help the kids. Or like I said, save 50 cents a day to help a kid get a pencil or a marker or a backpack or something. It's our responsibility because if we don't do it, they're going to fall by the wayside. They're going to be locked up in jail. They're going to be dead on the streets. And then we're going to be crying when we could have done something to help them.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, y'all know what time it is, right?
No. What time is it?
Hey, every segment of Hot Topics, we got to have a big dummy of the week.
Oh.
We got to have a big dummy.
Who's the big dummy?
Look at you, big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. Here's dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You dummy! You big dummy.
She need to be praying to the Lord that her behind isn't dead.
Absolutely.
First of all, you don't lower yourself, no man or no woman, to the point that you're doing something that crazy. You're going to go to jail. You don't bring yourself down to do, no, Lord Jesus, no. Where were her girlfriends at? Where was her mama to tell her? And I know she told her girlfriends what she was getting ready to do.
And what was she doing?
Well, set his car on fire.
So this is a jealous act?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That backfired.
It sure did backfire.
Hey guys, did we get the picture of what she looked like? Her mugshot picture.
Oh Lord,
I seen that mugshot picture and it showed she had a mask on, right? If you in the video, all this right here was burnt up. So the mask, people, it protects you. No matter what stupidness is out there in the world, it protects you. All this was pretty and clean.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the one. Oh, so that's the one that was burnt from everywhere else, but except for that mask.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Forgive me. I have to step off for a second.
Go. Lock, LB. Is she in jail?
Yeah. They got her.
So she's being locked up. She's locked up, man, with a face that she's not getting proper. I'm sure they're not taking. They're not taking care of her in jail the way that needs to be taken care of. Over a man. Come on, that's that. And like I said to you earlier, where was her girlfriend to tell her, girl, don't do that. That's crazy. With a whole gas. And
she may have had them stupid girlfriends that said, yeah, but they ain't there with her.
That's not a friend.
No.
Your friends don't tell you to be doing nothing. That's not a friend when somebody is getting you and itching you on to do something that could endanger you or have you locked up in jail.
Mary Green Roberts, you need to stop playing Mary.
She didn't know what she was doing. She didn't watch it. You know what, Mary? She didn't watch the movie. That was her problem. She didn't watch the movie.
Man, I mean, you got to be some kind of mad to take gas. And she wasn't in the Girl Scouts. Not the way she got worked up.
She wasn't no kind of scout.
She had no honor at all.
I hope she pleaded insanity or bipolar, because that was something that took the whole. And then didn't she have a bonnet on her head too? I hope the bonnet saved her head. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It took the whole can of gas with her. She could have caught on fire, caught the car next to her on fire.
That should be called the lesson of the day. instead of you big dummy.
No, lesson of a lifetime.
Yeah, you're right. She gonna remember that.
That's on her life. Lesson of a lifetime. She every time she look in the mirror at herself, she gonna see what she did. He gonna have a new car and ain't gonna think jack shit about her driving a new car. But every time she look in the mirror, she gonna see she's gonna see what she did that day.
Okay, but why should a person take it out on the individual material item that they work so hard for? Look, if you done something to me, right, and it hurt me that bad, the car didn't do nothing. The house didn't do nothing. You did it to me.
You know what, Larry? He probably loved that car more than he loved her. So that's why she did it. He probably watched that car every day, had them tires shining, the hubcaps look like platinum.
So why would a man love a car more than this woman?
Because there's some men out there that's that crazy. Yeah.
Hold on. Because a car don't talk as much as a woman does. Y'all ain't catch that? Okay, all right. I thought it was funny.
Okay, let me tell you this. A car will break down on you, Larry, but a woman won't. She'll
Yes, she would. Yes, she would.
She'll pick. That's if you with the wrong one. Okay.
And you can drive a wrong car.
That's why I said it'll break down on you.
So just like a woman.
If you get the wrong one.
Just like a car.
Guys, this is great.
Bing, bing, ping pong, but what you want to do? Let's go back and forth, baby. No, I'm only playing.
But I'm like you, Auntie. I hope the young lady up in Wisconsin, I hope she learned a lesson and get the right treatment mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Mentally, she has an issue.
Yes. And now she has a physical problem.
Mm-hmm.
Life.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Lordy.
Hot topics it was. Hot topics it'll be. Auntie, glad you came to the session tonight and sat in with me and Larry
Larry here, Junior.
Very important.
There he is.
Absolutely.
There he is. I'd like to have you back, Auntie, sometime. I really enjoyed you. I really enjoyed you coming on the set. What you feel about it, Larry?
What? Ask me that again.
Nah, cause
What you
What?
feel about Larry?
What?
nah,
You my auntie for life.
I heard that. Auntie, thank you for coming on to Hot Topics with me and Larry. We really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
It's been
Word
real.
up.
It's been cool, guys. Thanks
Word
for
up.
having me.
Absolutely.
You guys
Absolutely.
stay safe.
All right.
Please.
I'm gonna dig this one here. If you have enjoyed these videos and want some more content like this one on the channel, by showing your appreciation, if you will, go to PayPal, paypal.me/Urban Voice Media. Also, we have Cash App at $UrbanVM, along with Venmo, www.venmo.com/Urban Voice Media. We thank you for participating with us tonight. And as we always like to say, we are the voice for the community. Until next time.
Absolutely.
Topics hot.
Bless.